Okay, more is right in the world.
Best party ever! I could totally hug you right now, but I don't want to pop you.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
I'm not a balloon. You can still hug me.
Okay, I guess you've earned it.
Are we gonna get a still? No, not a still.
We did it, Patrick. Everyone is safely back in Bikini Bottom.
Who's
now
that?
We just need to find the Krusty Krab so I can go to work tomorrow.
Well, I wish I could go to work. This day off has been exhausting.
Just
I
don't
know,
tell
right?
the popular kids at school that I hugged you. Now I have to go find my dad to make sure he's okay. What's driving me to the mall? They're having a sale on princess dresses. Later.
Well, we'll talk to Cassandra. But yeah, now the Doogie's down here. So Breath of the Wild 2's getting collector's edition. Yeah, good luck like being able to ever pick up something like that. You know, gotta be darn near impossible. Try to pick up Breath of the Wild 2 or Tears of the Kingdom collector's edition challenge. Literally impossible. You know, sounds about right there. But yeah, for a second, thought the Enharmonic server just imploded with drama. And, like the split second you looked away, you got nervous. What with the situation with us talking earlier about how the internet is losing its mind over the Harry Potter game, being like, how dare you support this? If you do, you're transphobic. It's like, enjoy what you want to enjoy, play the games that you want to play. You don't necessarily have to associate like the original creator with, you know, some aspect of a thing that they created if you do want to enjoy it. You know, that's my opinion on the matter, essentially. But yeah, just I already read that thing where Bob, they were a bit concerned you can't get in touch with him anymore since he deleted his old Discord. Yeah, that was the case there. He deleted the old Discord, deleted his old original Discord account, and made a new one just to, you know, be able to use Discord and stuff like that. And did end up giving out that Discord, that new Discord, to a few people. I will mention that I am one of them. I haven't chatted with him since doing that. I chatted with him shortly after he pulled things down, and it sounded like he, you know, felt that it was best to take a step away from that kind of thing. But, you know, doesn't seem to be in like seems to be doing pretty alrighty from what I can tell. But, you know, at the same time, I wouldn't think that, you know, pulling everything and deleting everything was necessarily indicative of alrighty. But, you know, despite not having chatted with him since then, if you wanted me to, I could reach out to him and be like, hey, you know, Zach Plays wants to, you know, chat with you, check in on you, make sure that you're doing okay. Would you like me to pass along your Discord here, is what I could ask him. If you'd like me to ask that, I can ask him that. I thought that was a checkpoint thing where Bob for a hot second. That was just a hey thing where Bob. So there's a side quest thing where Bob over here. Wonder who's the final boss of this game? I would imagine Cassandra. If I had to guess there.
Did we already do that?
I hope he doesn't get hurt. We have to get him back down to normal snail size. Maybe something from another world can help him.
Oh, the side quest thing. Is SpongeBob's voice only playing in my right ear? What is this?
Like a potion that does something magical.
The audio is just weird.
Well, magic is what caused this mess in the first place, but not potions.
Talk to Twitchy about a magic potion. Wait, does that mean going to that world for that side quest there? Sounds weird on stream. Okay, so it's not just me. It's going through generally weird there.
Yeah, I know that things are getting back to normal, but that wasn't saying much for this town.
Oh man, doesn't sound bad at all. But once you notice it, it's there. Yeah, it's like off and weird. The audio there was strange.
I almost have all the sweet, sweet jelly I need to fix your little mishap.
And then this guy just wanders away.
But watch out, my darling. Your next journey will take you to a place where fun and fear have become one and the same. You'll have to go back to the amusement park called Glove World.
We're going to Glove World for this last world here. Don't need to go that far. Just want to make sure he was well. Yeah, he is. That is the case. Because you know they seems to be doing okay. But if you do talk to him, tell him that you wish him only prosperity and happiness. Will do. I can definitely pass that along there. I'm glad to hear, you know, the warm wishes there and such. And yeah, there have been, you know, people in my own life that, you know, I have seen disappear and stuff like that and not hear from. And, you know, I understand that fear of fearing the worst there. But yeah, I can say for certain that, you know, that's not what happened here.
Yay!
We'll see about that. Your costume is almost complete. But
Thankfully.
to get you into Glove World, it's missing one more ingredient. The breath of a pufferfish.
Okay. Got the Glove World hat.
Maybe Mrs. Puff knows where we can get the breath of a pufferfish. After all, she is a teacher.
This glove hat can only mean one thing.
You can finally shake hands with your whole head now.
Yep, that's what it means.
I've never seen a glove like this.
Screw this guy in particular.
Well, if it isn't SpongeBob and Patrick.
Oh, that was my cowboy thing. I mean, this is just style. Let's face it. This is fashion 101. Nervous choking noises.
Someone besides SpongeBob.
Don't worry, Mrs. Puff.
Only available in Glove World. That's right. That's exactly right. This game gives you old Wii with nunchuck game vibes. It honestly seems like the kind of game that would come out around then. Probably because it's made in the same engine. You know? I mean, I guess it was a little bit before Wii era. Because Battle for Bikini Bottom and the SpongeBob movie games were like PS2 GameCube era, I'm fairly certain. But did they ever come out for the Wii, I wonder? But it's still around that time period of like GameCube to Wii kind of stuff that the engine was first made. And then they wound up remastering Battle for Bikini Bottom that came out like a few years ago. And I guess that performed well enough, so they were like, huh, let's make a new original game in that engine and release it. And so this game came out like last week. Is the case after being in production for however long. Catch jellyfish to secure the area. Oh, so I need to find like a boulder. Oh, like that there. I gotcha. So, like, you know, graphics-wise and stuff, it's a new modern game and stuff that just came out. Wow. But, you know, in terms of, like, the base gameplay and, engine and stuff, it is one that has been around since a little bit before that very era. So, that might be why it might be those kinds of vibes, you know? Wow. Because it is literally, like, the, quote-unquote sequel or whatever next game, like, 20 years later after the last one. You know, it's honestly crazy that they, you know, ended up making this game, you know, after this much time. But it's a video game that exists, and we're out here playing. So the last one's up there by those sea bears. So what's this gonna be from Wikipedia? What's being looked up there? Wait, how do I... Huh? Oh, okay. So this way, I gotcha. Whoa. Go through here first, and then, aha, do that. But from base gameplay, most games based off of anime TV show would always end up like these games. You personally love it. Yeah, I mean, there was definitely a big, I can't words today. Definitely a big reason why Battle for Bikini Bottom caught on as much as it did. When I played Battle for Bikini, a few years ago when I played Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated myself, I personally wasn't a big fan of it.
Really changed now.
Like, I just didn't quite get into it the same way as a lot of other people. Which is why I was like, huh, should I really cover this game when it comes out? Since it turns out that I wasn't actually a big fan of Battle for Bikini Bottom. Sacrilegious to say, I know. But I'm actually really liking this game. You know?
Wow, that was fantastic, Mrs. Puff. Could you do that again, please?
I most certainly won't.
Oh, please, 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 please. Huh? Oh.
Good luck, SpongeBob. Don't mess this up.
Don't worry, Mrs. Puff. We have this under control.
So we're going into the last world now.
Mrs. Puff sure must have fun doing this all the time.
Muffled laughter from within the crater.
Error calling for best friend support. Over. Patrick.
Game over.
First, I lost Bikini Bottom, and now I've lost my best friend.
Loser.
No, I can't lose as long as I keep trying. I'm gonna find Patrick, and together we will bring Bikini Bottom back to normal.
We made it to Glove World there. Somebody else that sounds similar? Okay, Battle for Neighborville is okay. I won't say it's fantastic, but it is pretty alrighty there. I still think the first Garden Warfare game is, you know, the best. Had the best gameplay loop there, even if it was the most simple out of the three. I liked the single-player campaign in Battle for Neighborville, but like long-term multiplayer, it just couldn't really hook me. Was the thing. Not quite. Garden Warfare 2. Rather liked that one. One of the things that I liked the most about the gameplay loop in the first game was that you could play as any character and invest your points into any character. Because you would just get generic coins, and then you can, you know, spend those on the packets that, you know, you could invest into any character there. Whereas in Garden Warfare 2, because each individual character and variant had their own individual experience bar, that meant that if you really liked playing one particular character and you maxed them out, like, you would feel disincentivized to play as that character more, because then that experience that you'd otherwise be getting is going nowhere. So, I kind of didn't feel as compelled to play my favorite characters for that reason, because I wasn't, you know, making progress with them anymore. Friendship ended with SpongeBob. Now the best friend is Glove Hand. Plus, the game also had, like, greater incentive for you to play on a regular basis, because it's only if you're continuously doing, like, the regular daily missions that you get the EXP bonus modifier that maxes out at 2 times. Is the case. So, I wasn't as big on doing that, as opposed to, like, the first game, where I could casually play as my favorite characters, and, like, be able to invest that into anybody else, and not have to be playing regularly in order to get, like, the full reward of, like, playing the video game, you know? Is the case. So I wasn't able to stay as into Garden Warfare 2 for that reason. And then with Battle for Neighborville, it was kind of like, well, you know, here's these monthly, you know, reward chart thingamabob, so you gotta keep playing regularly for that reason, and it's like, meh. Kind of makes me lose interest. Tunnel of Glove! So despite, you know, the first game being like the simplest, the most bare bones basic thing of all of them, it was the best one for me. Look, it's that one. Was that just like the official art that they made for it when they released it on things like DVD and stuff like that? But yeah, what, like in terms of, you know, gameplay mechanics and stuff they added since the first one, saying that 2 is like an upgrade over 1 compared to 3 upgrading over 2. Yeah, gameplay-wise 2 is like, or gameplay-wise 3 is definitely a lot more similar to 2 than 2 is to 1. I did like some of the changes that they made with 2. Like, you know, either side can be defensive, offensive, rather than it always being like plants are on the defensive and zombies are always on the offensive. Like, this can change. Some additional classes to help balance some things out. Like, zombies actually get a little bit of a sniper. The closest thing they had to a sniper in the first game was Camo Ranger. Camo Ranger was my main back when I liked playing Camo Ranger. But yeah, because of the incentives to play different characters that you might not like as much, plus well, maybe I shouldn't phrase it like that. Maybe the disincentives to play, like, your mains slash characters that you really enjoy playing slash variants, considering they get maxed out. And the incentives to be playing regularly, or else you just don't get the full rewards. That kind of killed my motivation to play, you know? Is the case. First few years, didn't they let you transfer characters in XP of Garden Warfare 1 to 2? I don't remember exactly how it worked. I know that there was the one situation... I don't think that there was. I know that there was the situation where if you 100%ed Garden Warfare 1 with, like, max rank of 313, you got the Unicorn Chomper. I have the Unicorn Chomper in my save file of Garden Warfare 2. I played a lot of Garden Warfare 1, but 2 and 3 I couldn't really get as much into. Wow. Battle for Neighborville was recently-ish, like, on a really cheap sale on the Switch, I found. And I found out that the game actually has, like, all of its rewards always available on the Switch version, rather than on a monthly basis, so that you have the ability to play the game offline. And once, like, you know, once there's no more interwebs and server connectivity and stuff like that for the Switch, then you can still keep playing it. So the Switch version is just naturally better, apart from, like, graphics, I guess. So I wound up getting the Switch version, like, half a year ago? A handful of months ago. And during that, I had, like, a brief spurt where I came back to playing it. Having some fun time there. That was in the middle of our Nier Replicant playthrough. And there was that one boss that took me so long in Nier Replicant that I put rubber bands over my Xbox controller here to attack and just have the boss slowly die. And we just played Battle for Neighborville on the stream for like an hour on my Switch. It was the case because of that stupid Nier Replicant boss. that was part of a side quest that you actually needed to do to beat the game. Screw that boss. It wasn't even hard, it just had so much health. Hard mode in that game was so dumb. But yeah. Let's just see here. Because it's flopping badly. What, like, Battle for Neighborville? Thinking that's why they put it on the Switch and made Complete Edition. And okie doke, take care there, Chaos Death. Have a good rest. PopCap needs to bring back older franchises, bring back Bookworm Adventures, cowards. Like a Scrabble RPG. The only old PopCap games that I played were Plants vs. Zombies and Peggle. Those were the 2 old PopCap games that I played. I've seen, I never thought I'd see Peggle, like, in the mainstream again, and it's still not. But with channels like Doug actually, like, hopping into Peggle sometimes, it's like, wow, I'm actually seeing some more of that video game that I never thought I'd see again. Oh, it's a thing! Yeah, Peggle's pretty darn cool. I wouldn't mind playing Peggle on the channel one day. Reef Blower, it's the thing. It'd be cool if they, you know, ever even made a Plants vs. Zombies 2, a real one. Not the stupid pay-to-win thingamabob that they did. Okay, so I can't do that, I guess. Like, I played Plants vs. Zombies 2 right when it came out. I was playing all the new Plants vs. Zombies games right when they came out. I even played this stupid Facebook game that I don't remember the name of it. Like, I logged back into Facebook after a good while just to play the Plants vs. Zombies Facebook game. Was the case. And it was meh. But I was playing Plants vs. Zombies 2 for a while when it came out. It has some boppin' music. It has some cool remixes from the first game. Like the new Graze the Roof remix, which I think is called, like, is it Midday Wave B? I don't remember. Do I have to get rid of this? Hold to drop. Oh yeah, I do, I guess. But like, as you progress in that, it just becomes like so pay to win, is the thing. Where it's like, here's overwhelming levels of zombies. Like, I do wish that Plants vs. Zombies 1 could have been either a bit harder, or, you know, its low difficulty also made it open to everybody to play, so maybe like difficulty modes or something like that then. I do wish that I could get some more challenge from that game, like playing it repeatedly. It's super duper easy peasy. There's basically like no challenge in it. But not so difficult that they expect you to be like, all right, time to pull out modern cheat codes, the wacky 3 digits on the back of your card, to get some of those extra powers that help you clear out some of these zombie hordes. So my motivation to play Plants vs. Zombies 2 kind of tanked. So it'd be cool if there was like a real Plants vs. Zombies 2 with no microtransactions, just straight up, here's the full game. But I don't think that's ever happening, unfortunately. Hi! So I need to use the Reef Blower to fight back, huh? But yeah, let's see here. But yeah, I know the saddest part is that they did... Wait, too bad that you can't find a Peggle store that sells Peggle 2. Had to buy it on PlayStation. You can buy Peggle on PlayStation? Really? Whoops, that's the shooting. I need to suck. I need to give the suck first. Is what I gotta do. Like this. But yeah, saying that they lost you in the graphic style for Battle for Neighborville, like the style of Garden Warfare 1 and Garden Warfare 2 graphic-wise. I wasn't all that upset about the art style with Battle for Neighborville. Because, like, it is fitting for Plants vs. Zombies to be cartoonish. Like, Plants vs. Zombies is naturally a cartoony game, you know? So I feel like going for the cartoony kind of style actually helped recapture some of the Plants vs. Zombies charm that was lost by going, like, uber realistic with things like eyes in the original game. That's like, what? That's really under the same IP? That's really Plants vs. Zombies there? Like, it felt weird. It felt like something that didn't actually... That wouldn't actually be something that existed there, you know? Is what it kind of made me feel like. So while I gotten very used to the style of 1 and 2, like, I feel like the style of 3 kind of started to grow on me. But yeah, overall, like, the ones with the most depth are the later ones, like 2 and 3. But ultimately, 1 was the game that most promoted the ability to play the characters that you want to play, and you being able to share progression across characters without, you know, taking a hit for not playing regularly. You know, something that the later games didn't really have, which is why I had a lot of motivation to keep on playing most bare bones 1 of 1. But I had my motivation kind of tanked to play 2 and 3. I at least like the single player content of 3. Like, there's still a whole bunch of memes of that are still at the forefront of my mind. Like Uno Taco, the place with 1 taco and that's it.
I was just holding those stolen glove lights for someone else.
Oh, is that so, huh? Yeah, let's see. Play PvZ 2 before they reworked it and it was good. Wait, did they actually rework PvZ 2 to make it good? A lot of levels, non-linear progression, etc. Then they did a massive rework and the game just became linear and pay to win. So, okay. So, you're saying, like, it was good before they reworked it then. I remember playing it back then as well, and I had fun with the initial 3 worlds. That was, Egypt, the pirates, and something else that I'm forgetting right now. And I remember having fun during that, yeah. So if it was around then, I remember having fun with that. At least, with, like, the initial few worlds. But then as it went on, it just became bad. Oh yeah, Old West was the last one. I remember now. I guess this is how it make me not keep the reef blower. Over cartoony look was pretty meh. You like the slightly more realistic plans? Yeah, I think it may come down to personal preference. I personally feel like cartoony suits like the art style and aesthetic of Plants vs. Zombies more. Like, I don't know how well realism and something like PvZ go together, but I mean, they did it not half bad in the first 2 games. I'm not saying that it was bad in, like, the first couple of games. Like, it grew on me. I was used to it. I have hundreds of hours in Garden Warfare 1 and stuff, but, eventually the cartoony kind of style grew on me, because it's like, okay, yeah, maybe cartoony is more Plants vs. Zombies-like, rather than overly realistic, I feel like. Before they even released New Worlds, they had a big rework, you remember, huh? I remember playing it, and I remember, like, later it getting pay to win and me, not really liking that. I don't remember, like, the details surrounding stuff in the middle, though, but I remember playing the first 3 worlds. What? What? Your childhood is Skylanders? I've heard that was the case for a lot of people. I'm kind of glad I never got into it, because, like, my childhood wallet would not have survived. Use terms like the arcade machine there. My goodness gracious. Glove World Theater. I thought those were eyes for a second there. That's what I thought. Oh, man. But yeah. Trust me, you would have regretted being into those games you are. Yeah, I saw, like, people that I knew playing it and having fun and stuff, and I was like, huh, that does look pretty fun. But, like, I had the, I recognized at the time, like, huh, if I get into that, it's gonna cost me a lot of money. And, you know, as a kiddo here, I can't really afford to do that. When I was really, really young, I used to spend, like, allowance money, like, right as I got it. Typically on things like Lego, was the case. But, you know, after a couple of years of getting allowance, I started to realize the importance of saving and, how important money is and stuff. And I started being a whole lot more responsible with monies, and, I'm glad for that.
Got my eye on you, jailbird.
Okay. We go this way. Oh. Oh, okay. Climb up the Ferris wheel. Okay. I haven't been paying too much attention to the, dialogue of these thingamabobs, considering, we've been talking about Plants vs. Zombies. So building a PC Schneis, is it your first time building a PC? Or, multiple times? The one that's under my desk right now is after, like, the, 3rd or 4th rebuild. There's still some parts in this that are part of, like, the first machine that I ever built at, like, at the end of junior high, but it's mostly new parts. Is the case first. Nice. Building PCs are fun. It's like Lego, but expensive, and if you give it so much as, like, a shock, your parts are screwed. I've never had any issues myself, though. Just either use something to discharge your static, like one of those weird wristbands some people use. I've never used anything like that. Or just tap something metal from time to time to discharge any static you build up, and you should be fine. You know, at school you deconstruct, so had a little bit of an inkling about it from that. But yeah, let's see here. Could buy like 5 PS5s with the amount that you spent on Skylanders. Oh, jeez. That's a bit. Also, a freaking resub. Also, Guzma gifting a sub to Zach B Plays there. I appreciate the gifted sub there, Guzma. My goodness gracious. You see how crazy Guzma is around here? He's like brainwashed me. Gosh dang it. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I read Mortis there, but my brain comprehended it as that. Guzma's not even in the stream, but my words spoke Guzma there. Like, do you see how much he's brainwashed me? with how crazy he's been. Like, I saw Mortis there. I read it out in my head. But then, like, the natural impulse, like, muscle reaction of the thing to say just kicked in and said Guzma. That man has genuinely brainwashed me. Like, this is ridiculous. This is not okay. It's literally employee of yours. Is that with the game over there? Oh my goodness. Mortis, I appreciate the gifted sub there to Zach V Plays. Zach V Plays, welcome on into Team Enharmonic. Enjoying the second month, it looks like, of the emotes and the sub badge. And all that fun stuff there. And Mortis, I appreciate the gifted sub. I almost said Guzma again right there. Like, anytime that gifted sub and, like, somebody who gifted the sub are in the same sentence, like, my brain just immediately goes, Guzma. That's the way that it is, you know? Like, gosh dang it. And this isn't even the first time this has happened. Like, it's unbelievable. My brain has been completely bamboozled. Yeah. But Glovey Glove is Patrick's new best friend. Well, I imagine how Squidward is gonna feel, huh? I don't know what it is that she keeps on going to check. So, I guess the Krusty Krab that we saw in, what was it, the first world? Wasn't the real one?
It's not what it looks like. He forces me to take best friends pictures.
Oh, don't worry, buddy. Help has arrived. I'm your biggest fan in the whole world. Could you please give me a thumbs up?
Anything for a fan.
Well, in that case, how about letting Patrick go?
No. Ever since you threw Bikini Bottom into utter cosmic chaos, all visitors have vanished from this once beautiful oasis of fun. And with them, their adoration for me. Do you know what becomes of a glove without love?
I'm gonna go with G. Stop smothering him! It's time I realized even the best glove can be cold. I won't let that happen to you, Glovey Glove.
Wait, so what's happening? Boss battle?
Hold on, Patrick! I'm coming!
Defeat Glovey Glove. Okay. Evil laugh. Okay. Oh, I can just glide from here then, right? So, like, grab that. And then we give them the suck. Like that. And then, but as well as wish you all a lovely rest of y'all tonight. Especially thank you guys for that there. And yeah, well, I can't words. I appreciate you stopping by, Zach V Plays. Hope you have an awesome rest of the night. Pew! What a sniper shot there. Okay. Where's the thing, though? Where's the thing, though? Has to be around here somewhere, right? What? Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Do I just need to escape here first? Wait. Nope, that's an insta-kill. Goodbye. Have an awesome rest of the night there. Oh crap. So I can do that. Bonk. Oh, maybe I just need to defeat all the enemies then? Is all that's going on here? It's probably just defeat all enemies. How'd that one take damage already? Is there friendly fire or something or other here? Don't know how you took 2 points of damage. But, oh, come on! There we go. What am I getting hit by? The ooze that's on the ground? Or something or other? That guy went down, okay. And then, yeah, so up in the glove there. Oh, you better let him go. He's my balloon. I need my balloon friend. Then we loop back around this way. Whoa. So then we get past that really quickly. And then we give them the suck. Come on. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. And then, I can do that even? Okay, so I don't need to use the jump thingamabob. Doesn't need to be done. Okay. And then... I don't have the reef blower right now. I do not have that.
No more chafing.
So, like... Eh? What the heck is this? Oh, well, thanks for the reef blower, I guess.
I admire you, Glovey Glove, but you leave me no choice.
Well, you're just gonna stand there and take it now? Okay, not quite. Ah! Woo! So I can't suck that up, can I? Oh, well, thanks for the ammo, I guess. And then we do that. Achievement unlocked, Ride Rider.
Childhood heroes hit rock bottom.
Don't worry, Patrick. I have something with me that can cheer up our friend.
A Squidward action figure?
Even better. You have a world of friends.
You're right. I have a world of friends. They all adore my fixed smile and my haunting blank stare. Thank you.
I always knew you'd come for me, SpongeBob.
I will never leave you out of my sight ever again, Patrick. You're my best friend ever. Don't worry, Glovey Glove. I'll get Bikini Bottom back to normal and get lots of visitors back into Glove World to love you just like we do.
SpongeBob?